What's up, nail crew? Today is nail school vlog number 7. Hopefully you are all caught up. If not, go watch 1 through 6 and then I'll meet you back here. Alright, nail crew, so this vlog is in response to my IG post. I asked you a question, what do you guys want me to record next? And a few of you asked me for a nail school vlog update, so this is what I am going to do. Now, it's going to be a little bit different because what I'm going to do is just do a full set of nails. While I'm recording my nails, I will be giving you an update. So you're not just watching me talk, if that makes sense. You'll be watching me do something a little bit more pleasing to the eye because I look a hot mess today. All right, so here we go. All right, nail crew, so I have a surprise for you. In the description box below, I am going to put the link to my textbook. Yes! So if you don't have this book or you can't afford to buy it right now, then voila, you'll have the link. Now, I don't know if it's going to work for everybody, but I truly hope that it does. For those of you who can access it, click it, download it, save it, and you could always refer back to it, especially if you have questions about what to do and how to do it and safe practice and things like that. All right, so let me just jump way past chapters 1 through 7 because those chapters are boring. And I'm going to start with chapter 8. One of the interesting things I have found out is that cuticle oils, softeners, and conditioners are a lie, a complete lie. It is basically a marketing strategy because if you think about it, cuticles are dead tissue. Why are you moisturizing and conditioning something that is dead? So when they say cuticle oil, it is not necessarily for your cuticles. What it's for is for the eponychium and the sidewalls and the skin around your nails. It's not for the cuticle at all. I thought that was so interesting and I was like, oh my gosh, mind blown. Okay, so just keep that in mind. There is no such thing as cuticle oil, quote unquote, because your cuticles are dead. You don't moisturize something that has already died. Another interesting fact is that, and this is also from chapter 8, nail technicians are not permitted to do anything with the eponychium. I'll put a picture up here so you'll know what I'm talking about. But they're not allowed to do anything with that area of the nail but push it back with like a orange stick or something like that. You cannot trim it, you cannot cut it. So if you go to get your nails done and they're cutting or trimming the eponychium, that is against the law, honey. So be mindful of that and do not, if you're doing your own nails, that's fine, I guess. But if you're doing your friend's nails or somebody else's nails because you're a kitchen beautician and you cut that and they bleed, if they wanted to sue you, honey, not only will they win that case, but then you will not be able to get a license in the future. So do not do anything with the eponychium, but push that thing back. That was a fact for me that I did not know because that skin for me grows thick, and I assume sometimes for other people it grows thick as well, and so you want to cut it because it's unsightly, but it's against the law, so leave it alone. All right, what else can I tell you guys from chapter 8? Okay, so you know how sometimes a nail comes completely off for whatever reason, trauma, whatever, right? So a lot of times people will ask you, okay, how long will it take for my nail to grow back? And you're like, shit, I don't know. Well, if it is on the finger, you can let them know that it will take about 4 to 6 months to grow back. If it is on the toe, then it takes about 9 months to a year to be fully grown back. I thought that was like an interesting fact, something that I never thought about really, or, just never considered the answer to that. But there you go. All right, so now I am going to skip to chapter 11 because chapter 9 and 10 were just boring. They're about chemistry and diseases of the nails and whatever. So moving to chapter 11, an interesting fact. Interesting. All nail products are based off of acrylic. And I know you have like acrylics and then you have gels and you have polygel, but basically they're all different forms of acrylic. So even hard gel is acrylic in some form. So there are 3 types of acrylics, and it is called meta-acrylates, acrylates, and cyanoacrylates. And I hope I pronounced that right. If not, don't worry. I'll put it on the screen. You guys can read it and sign it out for yourself. But meta-acrylates, that is more of the powder and liquid acrylic form that we're used to, like the kind that I'm using now. Acrylates, that's more so the gels. And cyanoacrylates, that is the kind of acrylic that is used for glue. I had no idea that everything was based on acrylics. I just didn't even think about it. I thought acrylic was acrylic, gel was gel, and glue was glue. But they're all based on acrylics, and that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's why you could have things like polygel. That's why you can do things like the dip acrylic method with glue, dipping it right into the powder. Like, it all makes sense now when you really think about it. Now listen, okay? But turn it up. Turn up the phone and listen, honey. I know there's a lot of people that are into gels and they're like, oh, gel is the best thing for your nails, blah, blah, blah. Well, according to this book, no one type of nail enhancement product is better for your nail plate than another. They are all exactly the same because they are all based on acrylic. So if you're an acrylic person or a gel person, you can't tell people that gel is better than acrylic or acrylic is better than gel. It is the same thing. What ruins your nails is not putting on the product. What ruins your nails is taking off the product in an improper fashion. So you guys know you can't bite them off, flick them off, whatever. You have to soak them or file them off. Otherwise, you are the one that's ruining your nails, not the enhancement. You know what else is really interesting? I hear a lot of people say, I have to take my nails off because I need them to breathe. I need my nails to breathe, blah, blah, blah. Well, what I found very interesting is your nails do not need to breathe because they're dead already. That's number one. And number two, according to this book, not according to me, you are not supposed to take your nails off more than twice a year. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. But honestly, if you think about it, the more you take your nails off, the more you're ruining your nail plate. So you're supposed to just leave your nails on. And according to the book, the only time that you're supposed to take off your set is when you're done with acrylics or gel or whatever, and you're like, okay, I don't want them anymore. But you're supposed to leave them on. It's better for your nails and more healthy for your nails if you just leave them on and get fills instead of doing new sets all the time. So that's a little interesting little tidbit that I found, like, wow, I take my nails off pretty often. But you know what? I may think about that next time and maybe just file my nails down thin enough to where I still have the enhancement on and do a fill or something else like that rather than soaking my nails off and starting from scratch. I did not know that. That was very interesting to me. And that is something that you could pass on to your clients. Like, don't keep popping your nails off and getting these new sets. Keep them on and just do a fill. And if you file them down thin enough, when you put your new enhancement on top, it'll look like a brand new set anyway. All right, guys, I'm almost done. I'm still in chapter 11, but I wanted to save this for last. MMA, okay? Because everyone has their own opinions on why you should or should not use MMA. And I'm about to tell you what the book says. All this stuff was new to me as well. All right, so according to this book, there are 4 main reasons why MMA monomer should not be used for your nails, okay? So the first reason, it says that MMA nail products does not adhere well to the nail plate without shredding your nail plate. So it's very, very bad for your nail plate. All right, reason number 2 is that MMA makes the nails rigid and difficult to break. So if you hit your nail right now, if you have EMA acrylic and you hit your nails, then the whole thing will break. That's fine. With the MMA, you may hit your nail will break underneath, but the acrylic will still be stiff and together. So underneath, your nail is ruined, but the MMA is just fine. Reason number 3 is that MMA is very difficult to dissolve. And so you'll be soaking your nails in acetone for so long, but nothing will happen and you'll get frustrated and then pry them off. And that in itself is going to ruin your nails. And according to this book, the 4th reason why you should not use MMA is because the FDA says so. Period. All right, so those are the 4 reasons you should not use MMA. Now, I know somebody might ask me, well, what is MMA? Why do we even have it? Blah, blah, blah. Well, guys, MMA is actually used to repair bones. It turns into kind of like a cement, and it's for implants in the body and even some dental work. So it's safe. It's not toxic. It's not going to cause cancer or any of that bull crap you read online, but it's just not good for nails. It's good for your bones, and in some capacity, it's even good in the dentist's office. But as a nail tech, that's not what you want to be using on your clients. And as a client or a consumer, that's not what you want to receive from your nail tech, okay? So, all right, guys, that is it. I went over chapter 8. I went over chapter 11. Chapter 12 is the basics of electricity. And so I am not going to go over that with you guys because I don't even want to read it myself, but I have to because I have a test. Section 3 is about manicures and pedicures and e-filing. Yay! Nail tips and wraps and all that fun stuff. So I will do another one of these if you guys want me to, and it'll be on the fun chapters. But I have to get past chapter 12 first. So once I take my test on chapter 12, I'll come back and I'll do a review on electric filing, because that chapter is going to talk about the drill bits, and I know that's fun and that's important to a lot of you guys, so I'll do that. If I find anything interesting in chapter 13 and 14, which is manicures and pedicures, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, like I said, the link to the book will be in the description box below, and if not, you could always purchase this book on Amazon, okay? All right, so that's enough for the book. Let me put the book away. Now, I know a lot of you have been watching me lay this acrylic, and this is not, let me repeat, this is not a tutorial. I'm not at the status of doing a tutorial for acrylic yet. I have a long way to go, but right now, this is the way I do it, and I'm still learning. So keep your harsh comments to yourself. You hear me? Now, somebody did ask me, has my acrylic application changed since I've been in school? And yes, yes, it has. So before, what I used to do was put the acrylic on the nail and then immediately start brushing. Immediately put it on the nail, start brushing it into place. And when you do that, you waste a lot of the product because you put it on the nail, then you brush it off. Then you put more and you brush it off. So you waste product, and the time that it takes you to do a full set is now increased because you're just undoing what you were doing. So my instructor told me, put the acrylic on the nail. Leave it there. Don't do anything. Let it sit and let it self-level for about 5 seconds. And then once it self-levels, take the belly of your brush and pat it into place. That's it. You don't want to really brush it. You want to do a pat. Now, it does take a little bit of practice because there are some instances where you want to pat the acrylic into place, and then there are other times when you want to brush it, but you have to know when you're going to pat from when you're going to brush. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just doing a regular full set, patting it will get you what you need. If you're doing like an ombre, then you have to brush it because you want to brush and blend. But it's just going to take practice. If you're a visual person, then watch a lot of videos over and over and over because everyone has their different techniques, and just pick up little hints and clues from everyone and then do whatever works best for you. That's what I've been doing literally. Every person I watch does it so differently. Some people do the one ball method. Some people do like 13,000 beads. But in the end, it all looks good. So don't let anyone tell you that you're doing it wrong. You're doing too many beads, not enough beads. Screw them. Screw those haters. Do whatever looks good to you as long as the nails are not lifting in the end and they're not breaking and you have a nice well-built apex. Screw everybody else. Screw the haters and just do the nails the best way that you know how. All right, ladies, so this is what the nails look like after I was done. And I tried to use all the colors so that you can see what they all look like. So let me just show you because I didn't talk about it when I was doing them. So the first one is Eternal Beige. The second one with the ombre, I did Eternal Beige, and then I did Chrome White. And then, of course, you saw me top it off with the pink, the crystal pink. So for this one, I did Chrome White, And of course, this beautiful glitter. Oh my God, just glitter. I just love it. I just love it. Like, I think I'm gonna buy some more. I think I'm gonna buy all of it. And then this little pinky I use, it's not called Crystal Pink, it's called Glass Pink. So those are all the nails, and I topped it off with the top coat from the same brand. That top coat is shiny. I love it. I love it. And that is that, ladies. Like, that is all for today. I know this vlog was a lot shorter than all my other school vlogs, but hey, I hope I provided you guys with a lot of information anyway. And I hope you like these nails. I like them. I feel like I'm getting a lot better. The patting motion versus the brushing motion of the acrylic application has saved my life. The time that it now takes me to do a full set has decreased, I think, by 30 minutes. I think it used to take me like 2 hours. Now I could do a full set in like an hour and a half because I'm not brushing off the acrylic and then putting more. I'm simply just patting it into place. Oh my God. Duh, right? Like an epiphany. The nail gods have shined on me. All right, let me stop. That's it, guys. That's all I got for you. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on social media, and watch some more videos of mine.